Hare Krishna. Thank you all for sitting for the long time from morning. You are here only. Rasik Raman Prabhu's mother came early morning. She was taking breakfast upstairs. She asked me, where is the venue? I told ground floor. Oh, that is the place where all the boys are taking rest. The same place. I told, yeah, because they got up early morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock. So, although you got up at very early morning, and one after another, you are patiently sitting. I appreciate your patience. It is very nice to be here in this holy place of Jaipur. Jaipur is also called as Mukta Vrindavan. Mukta Vrindavan means it is actually many of our Acharyas deities are here. That's why it is called Mukta Vrindavan. And personally, I like this place very much. The moment we got down, we came 2 days in advance before all of you. We stepped into the metro, and our Subal Pran Prabhu did not get a seat to sit. One person, elderly person, he got up and told, please sit. And everyone, wherever we are going, Radhe Radhe, they call, although they are going by the bikes. Yesterday Prabhuji was telling, sometimes they go right side, sometimes they go left side. But whatever it may be, at least they chant Radhe Radhe. So it is very, also the temples, wherever we go, there is a Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's photos. So it appears very, for our Sampradaya, it is very like a home place after Vrindavan. So just now we had seen in this nice drama presentation, they were mentioning about the 4 Sampradayas. Can you tell what are the 4 Sampradayas? Kumara Sampradaya. Who are the prominent Acharyas in these Sampradayas? No, not Shankaracharya. Huh? Yeah, someone told Vishnu Swami. Kumara Sampradaya? Nimbarkacharya. We belong to which Sampradaya? Yeah. Brahma Sampradaya. In that, prominent Acharya is Madhvacharya. So, in the lineage of Madhvacharya, from Madhavendra Puri, the mood is a little different. From the time of Madhavendra Puri, the worship of Srimati Radharani is prominent. If you go to the headquarters of Madhvacharya Udupi, you don't see Radha Krishna worship there. But from Madhavendra Puri onwards, the mood is worshipping Radha Krishna together. So, and basically it is centered around Bengal. Bengal is also called Gauda Desh. So that's why we are called Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnavas. And within our parampara, the knowledge came from Lord Krishna to Brahma. Yesterday, Shyamanand Prabhu was telling, the Vedic knowledge is eternal. It is always existing because it is the breath of the Lord. Those who are qualified to get connected, they can receive it. Brahma, he did tapasya and he got connected and he received the Vedic knowledge from Lord Krishna. That is what it is mentioned in the first sloka of Bhagavatam. Tene Brahma Hrudayadi Kavaye Muhyanti Yat Suraya. Adi Kavi is Brahma. In his heart, Lord inspired the Vedas. Then from Brahma it came to Narada Muni. We can see in the second canto of Bhagavatam, Narada Muni tells, this whole universe is created by you. Can you please explain? Brahmaji denies, no, I am not the creator. All the elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether, these are all created by the Supreme Lord himself. I am just the secondary creator. I assembled them into the various planets and the bodies of the living entities. I am not the creator. Then from Narada Muni, this knowledge come to Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva, after writing the whole Mahabharata and various Puranas, still he is not satisfied. Then Narada Muni diagnoses by saying that you did not sufficiently glorify the Supreme Lord. write a scripture which glorifies the Supreme Lord sufficiently. That is how Srimad Bhagavatam appeared. From Vyasadeva comes to the Madhvacharya. Madhvacharya personally went to the Upper Badrik ashram, and then he took the instructions from Vyasadeva. Then we can see in our Bhagavad Gita book also, after Madhvacharya, Padmanabha, Narahari, Madhava, Jayatirtha, Jnana Sindhu, Dayanidhi, Vidyanidhi, Rajendra, like that, Lakshmipati finally comes to the Madhavendra Puri. From there, the Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara starts from Madhavendra Puri onwards. From Madhavendra Puri comes the Ishwara Puri. From Ishwara Puri to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to Gaya to offer Shraddha to his father, at that time he met Ishwara Puri and received the mantra from Ishwara Puri. From Lord Chaitanya comes the 6 Goswamis: Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Dasa Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Gopala Bhatta Goswami. Today we will see more about Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who is a disciple of Raghunath Das Goswami. And also Jiva Goswami has 3 disciples: Srinivas Acharya, Narottam Das Thakur, and Syamananda Pandit. We will mostly discuss about them, because Rupa Goswami today presentation and also Gauravilas Prabhu will speaking about Rupa Goswami, and tomorrow at Karoli there will be discussion on Sanatana Goswami. We will discuss more about these Acharyas. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he appeared near Katwa. Katwa is the place where Lord Chaitanya accepted the sannyas. And Nityananda Prabhu ordered him to go to Vrindavan because his brother did some offense. That's why Nityananda Prabhu, he was lamenting. He want to commit suicide. At that time Nityananda Prabhu told, go to Vrindavan, all your desires will be fulfilled. So he went to Vrindavan. Then he took Diksha from Raghunath Das Goswami. Then he wrote Govinda Leelamruta, which is a very famous book in our Sampradaya. By reading that book, Jiva Goswami gave him the title Kaviraj. Kaviraj means, Kavi means poet, Raj means king, king of the poets. That is how he got that title. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela is divided into the beginning pastimes and later pastimes. Beginning pastimes are mostly performed in Navadvip. Those which are performed in Navadvip, they are written by Murari Gupta in his diaries. So based on that, the Chaitanya Bhagavat was written, but the later pastimes, that is the South India Yatra, Vrindavan Yatra, and his pastimes at Puri, they are not very much elaborated in the Chaitanya Bhagavat. That's why many of the devotees requested him, can you please write the later pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? That is how Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he started to write the Chaitanya Charitamrut. Before writing Chaitanya Charitamrut, he went to the Madan Mohan DT. Madan Mohan DT, tomorrow we will be visiting at Karoli. At that time, Madan Mohan DT was in Vrindavan. He went and asked for permission. So, the Madan Mohan DT has so many garlands. At that time when he was praying, please give me, I am unqualified, please give me permission to write Chaitanya Charitamrut. Immediately one garland from the Madan Mohan fell to the ground. Immediately the Pujari picked it up as a indication that Lord is giving you permission to write the Chaitanya Charitamrut, and delivered that garland to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, we can see here. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, his humility is very, very he writes actually, I am lower than Jagai Madai. At least Jagai Madai, they never served the Muslim kings. Actually that is Sanatana Goswami. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he tells, I am lower than the worm in the stool. That is how he keep repeating, and also tells the readers, please read Chaitanya Bhagavat, because that has the more details about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Generally one other on the same subject, he don't refer to some other book, because everyone want his book to be read. But we can see Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami again and again tells, please read Vrindavan Das Thakur Chaitanya Bhagavatam. That is how his humility we can see. Then we have Jiva Goswami. He has 3 Shiksha disciples. Just now we read previously. Did you remember the names? Shyamananda Pandit, Narottam Das Thakur, Srinivas Acharya. Very good. These are the 3 Shiksha disciples of Jiva Goswami. Srinivas Acharya, he appeared in Chakandi and his father was called, he has a different name. The day when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas, on that day he was at Katwa, his father. And he was lamenting, Hare Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, such a young person, 24 years old, he is taking sannyas and his hair will be shaved. He was lamenting, and finally when he went there, he saw the sannyas ceremony. The Keshav Bharati came and gave him the name Krishna Chaitanya. When he heard that name, from then he was just chanting Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Chaitanya like that. Even at his home, the wife will tell some work, he tells Chaitanya. We have one brahmachari also, Rajesh Krishna Prabhu. His mother has some brain hemorrhage. She forgot everything except the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Every time she tells Hare Krishna, throughout the day Hare Krishna only. There is no other word comes. So he is also telling Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Chaitanya. Then people started calling him as Chaitanya Das, the father of Srinivas Acharya. When that father, we visited Puri one time to meet Lord Chaitanya, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave blessings. You will get a son who will spread the holy name in this province. After the father left body, he went to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But by the time he reached Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left this world and he was lamenting, I want to meet the Lord but I am not able to meet. Then he went to Gadadhar Pandit, and he want to study Bhagavatam with Gadadhar Pandit. Gadadhar Pandit is very happy to receive him, but he told, whatever the Bhagavatam copy that I have, every day myself and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to read and we used to cry so many tears. With the tears, the whole copy of Bhagavatam is erased. I can't read it anymore. So please bring new copy. So Srinivasacharya, he went back to Bengal. He went to Narhari Sarkar. He copied the whole Bhagavatam and again went back to the Jagannath Puri to study under Gadadhar Pandit. When he went, by that time, Gadadhar Pandit also left this world. Then he was lamenting, I want to meet Lord Chaitanya, I couldn't meet him, then I want to meet, study under Gadadhar Pandit, that also not fulfilled. Then in the dream, Rup Sanatan came and told him, please come to Vrindavan. So he visited, he wanted to go to Vrindavan, but before going to Vrindavan, he thought of meeting so many of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associates, and then he wanted to go to Vrindavan. He took some time, he went to Ambika Kalna and various Ekachakra, various other places. Finally he went to Vrindavan. By the time he went to Vrindavan, Sanatana Goswami already left, and 3 days before Rupa Goswami left. Then he was lamenting like anything, wherever I want to go to study Bhagavatam, they are leaving this world, and he was lamenting. Finally he reached the Radha Damodar temple and he met Jiva Goswami and also Gopal Bhatta Goswami there. So Jiva Goswami told, I will teach you Srimad Bhagavatam, and Gopal Bhatta Goswami agreed to give him the initiation. That is how he met them there. At that time, these two also came, Narottam and Dukhi Krishnadas. The Dukhi Krishnadas will become Shyamanand Pandit in the future. So both of them also came to study under Jiva Goswami. That is how the 3 of them joined there in Jiva Goswami's Vaishnava Training Academy, VTA. Yes, many of you are there. Then Janava Mataji, she requested the Jiva Goswami to send the books, because all our Goswamis, they have written so many books, they are all there in the Vrindavan only. And why they are writing books also for each other only, not to become some famous or something. And also, of course, there is compassion for the living entities. They are, because one time Rupa Goswami, he has written Lalita Madhav and gave to the Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami, he was so impressed with Lalita Madhav, while eating and while sleeping, he keeps on his chest and then sleeps, and he was continuously crying in separation from the Lord. So all the Vaishnavas are worried, what will happen like this if he is continuously crying by reading the Lalita Madhav. At that time, Rupa Goswami, he wrote another book, Danakeli Kaumudi. He told, please take this book, Danakeli Kaumudi, and give that book. I need to edit something. So with great difficulty, he gave that book. So that is how our Goswamis, they have written books for each other nourishment. But at that time, but all of them are in Vrindavan only. Janava Mataji told, all our Gaudiya Vaishnavas are based in the Bengal and Orissa. Please send all those books, because here are the people, audience for your books. That is how the journey to the east, Jiva Goswami calls all these three, Srinivasa Acharya, Shyamananda Pandit and Narottam Das Thakur, and gave them titles and told, please carry these books. They arranged a big, because these books are the vessels. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he broke open the storage of love of Godhead. If we compare it to a nectar which is in liquid form, when that nectar is coming, we need vessel to hold it. Those vessels are the Goswami's books. And they are stored in the vessels, but those vessels need to be taken to other places so that it can be distributed. So these are the three who is carrying those vessels of love of Godhead. And they arranged a big cart, and 4 bullocks and 10 gods were given. And all of them were traveling. These sadhus, 10 gods and the bullock cart. That is how they started Agra, Chota Nagpur, Jarikan, and finally they reached the border of Bengal, which is a place where Vana Vishnupuru is there. There, at that time, it was ruled by one king called Birambir. That Birambir, he was king, but at the same time, for his treasure, he encourages the dacoits. You steal, whoever is coming on this way, steal that Lakshmi and bring it, we will keep in our treasure. And he also has astrologers. The astrologers tells on the way which of the travelers have the most money. So that combination, astrologers will tell this traveler has more money, the dacoits will go steal it, and the king maintains all that money. So that is how he was leading his kingdom. Then at that time, the 200 dacoits they went. They saw the whole bullock cart is there, only 15 people are there, 10 people guarding and 2 people are taking care of the bulls, and 3 sadhus, only 15 people, we can easily steal these books. Then they waited one village after another village. After 2-3 days, when all these 15 people, they were so much tired and they were taking rest, at that time these dacoits went and stole that wooden box in which all the scriptures are there. Next day morning, the Srinivasa Acharya, Narottam Das Thakur and Shyamananda Pandit, they got up and they started lamenting. This is the mission given by our Acharya Jiva Goswami to carry these books to the Bengal, and we are failed in this. And they were lamenting. At that time, Srinivasa Acharya told other two, please wipe your tears and you go ahead to Bengal. I will retrieve the books and I will bring those books. Then those two, Narottam Das Thakur and Shyamanand Pandit, they went ahead, and Srinivasa Acharya stayed back there at that time. And next day, the Birambir, because the astrologer told, this bullock cart is coming now, that has the most valuable, jewels are there in that box. That is how astrologer told, that's why he stole them. And he is expecting so many jewelries are there inside the box. He opened it and he saw all the books are there. And he opened one book and saw Srila Rupa Goswami has signed on that book. And he read little bit and he is finding some change in him. And he kept it there and he thought, okay, let me read tomorrow. And he was taking rest. That King Birambir, in his dream comes the Srinivasa Acharya and tells, tomorrow I will come and meet you. Like that Srinivasa Acharya tells him in the dream. Next day, Srinivasa Acharya goes to the assembly of the king. There one person is there, Vyasa Acharya. He is giving Bhagavatam class and he is giving his own interpretations. At that time, Srinivasa Acharya tells, you are not speaking the Bhagavatam correctly. Then the Vyasacharya tells, if you know very nicely, then you come and speak. So they invite Srinivasacharya. He gives such a nice Bhagavatam class. The king tells, tomorrow also you come and give Bhagavatam class. That is how he gives the Bhagavatam class next day also. Then the king tells, you are the real king. I only own this much land, but you have the love of Godhead. That's why you are the real king. How can I serve you? Srinivasacharya tells, our Acharya Jiva Goswami gave us the mission to carry these books to Bengal, but somehow we lost them. Then the Berambir tells, I am the one who stole the books. And he actually remorses, please take these books. And he gives all those books to Jiva Goswami. Then Srinivasacharya stays there in Vanavishnupur. The king become a Vaishnava. The king become a Vaishnava, and all he makes a plan that all the citizens, they also follow Vaishnavism. Wherever there is animal slaughter, he stops it. And that is how he favorably encourages the Vaishnavism. It was there for a long time. Even now the Vaishnavism is very prominent in Vanavishnupur. Then Srinivasacharya went to his hometown, Jajigram. He gets married. Then one time he was actually a Manjari in Krishna Leela. He was meditating. Srimati Radharani, she lost her nose ring in Yamuna river. So he was searching for it, he couldn't find. But external world, he is in Samadhi. His wives were tensed. What happened to our husband? Then they called his disciple Ramachandra Kaviraj. Please do something, because he is meditating since so many days. Body needs some food also. Then that Ramachandra Kaviraj, he starts meditating, and he enters that Leela. He enters the Yamuna river. He finds the nose ring and gives to Srinivasacharya, and both of them come out of meditation. That is how it is written there. Then Narottam Das Thakur, his parents are Krishnananda Datta and Narayani Devi. He is born in Kayastha family. There is a reason why I am mentioning the caste name here, because in future, in the later years of his life, he found so much rebuke from the Brahmanas. So on his Annaprasana day, they want to give him some food grains. So he was very small, he was in the cradle. The parents bought some food and they want to feed him. He keeps his mouth like this. Then when they keep food there, then he turns like this. He is not accepting only. Then the same food item one Vaishnava brings, which is offered to the Lord. He brings and he keeps at the mouth of Narottam Das Thakur. Immediately he accepts. So immediately the parents understood, oh, he eats only prasad, he doesn't eat anything else. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he deposited the Krishna Prema in Padma river even before Narottam Das Thakur appeared, and he told, in future Narottam will come and take bath in this river. At that time, please deliver this Krishna Prema to that Narottam Das Thakur. He tells the Padma river. That is how he goes one day, he takes bath in Padma river. Immediately his bodily color changes and he started dancing. The security of his father, they come and actually they take him to the home. But still he is always want to go to Vrindavan. So his father, who is a king, Krishnananda Datta is a king at that place. So he arranged so many security so that he don't escape. But since he is a saintly person, even the Muslims started appreciating. The Muslim governor there, he tells, please send your son. I want to take blessings from your son, that Jagirdar. So Narottam Das Thakur goes there to give blessings to that Muslim Jagirdar. But he understands this is the right time to escape. Immediately from that home he escapes and he runs in the jungles. He wants to go to Vrindavan. But one of the searching party catches him and he tells, actually I am like the wife whose husband died. When the husband dies, the wife who is attached to the husband wants to enter into the funeral pyre of the husband, Sati. So then it is natural for the relatives to stop her. Please don't enter, like that they say. But it is, she can't live without it. So similarly, I am also, I can't live without my Supreme Lord. Please allow me to go to Vrindavan. The security guards were so impressed, they give some money. Please take it and go to the Vrindavan. Then he goes to the Vrindavan, he accepts Lokanath Goswami as his guru. There is a story, Lokanath Goswami has taken a vow, I will never accept any disciple out of his humility. But Sri Narottam Das Thakur again and again requesting, please accept me as a disciple, please accept me as a disciple. Finally, he starts cleaning where Lokanath Goswami evacuates. In the night he goes and cleans that place with his bare hands, so that next day when Lokanath Goswami comes for evacuation, that place will be very clean. So Lokanath Goswami was observing every day this place is very clean, someone is cleaning it. He hides behind the bushes and he says, it is actually Narottam Das Thakur who is cleaning this place. Then he comes and tells, you are the prince, you are the son of a king, why are you doing such kind of thing? He tells, I can't live without you accepting me as guru. That is how Lokanath Goswami accepts him as his disciple. Then he was given the service of milk boiling by Srimati Radharani. That is all in the meditation only. In the meditation he boils the milk, he keeps the firewood. Sometimes the milk starts overflowing. He tries to remove it with his bare hands. So, and when he comes out of his meditation, he sees his actually hands are burnt. That is how the service he did. Then, as we discussed earlier, he is also part of the team who carried the Goswami literatures to the Bengal and Orissa. When the books are lost, by who stole the books? Birambir. When the Birambir stole the books, Srinivasa Acharya stayed back, but Narottam Das Thakur and Shyamanand Pandit, they went ahead to Keturi. After a few days, Shyamanand Pandit went to Orissa. Narottam Das Thakur, since books are not there now for doing preaching, then he selected another medium to preach. That is how he started the Keturi festival. Keturi festival is the first Gaura Purnima celebration. Gaura Purnima we celebrate for on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appearance day. That is how it started. He invited the Vaishnavas from all over the Bengal and Orissa. And Lokanath Goswami told him, please install 5 sets of deities and introduce deity worship in that province. So immediately he made 5 sets of deities, and then they started the festival. All the people, his father's brother's son became king, because Narottam Das went to Vrindavan. After Krishnananda Datta, someone has to become king. So his uncle's son, Santosh Datta, he became the king, and he fully supported the Keturi festival. Whatever the cost happens, the king was supporting. And this festival is considered as a landmark in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, because this is the festival, the first Gaura Purnima, and also this festival is used to teach, because all the Vaishnavas from all over Bengal and Orissa gather, and he uses that platform to teach our Goswami literatures. Then there are so many details in that festival, how Janava Mata cooked breakfast and served all the devotees. Then the Brahmin Vaishnava, because in which family Narottam Das Thakur appeared? Kayastha family. Kayastha family is considered as Sudra family. So, but he is accepting Brahmanas also as his disciples. There is Ganganarayana Chakravarti, Ramachandra Kaviraj, all of them are Brahmanas, but they accepted Narottam Das Thakur as their guru. So the Brahmanas started thinking, he is a Sudra, and these Brahmanas, why they are accepting him as a guru? So that is how they raised the objection, so much so that the son of Nityananda Prabhu, Veerabhadra, he need to, in the next Keturi festival, he need to give a class about how Vaishnavas are superior than the Brahmanas. Brahmana is not a birthly qualification, but by their guna and karma. So he need to give that class. But still the Brahmanas were so much criticizing Narottam Das Thakur. They went and complained to Raja Narasimha Dev, who is the king of Pakapalli. So the Raja Narasimha, he wrote a letter to Narottam Das Thakur. I know that you are such a gentle Vaishnava. Why are you not following the scriptures? Scriptures say that a Sudra should not accept the Brahmana as his disciple. If you also break rules like this, then what will happen to the future generations? Then Narottam Das Thakur replies, I never broke any scriptural rule. If required, we can have a discussion. And if I am proven wrong, I will definitely abstain from doing this. So the Raja Narasimha, he sent a team made of, headed by Rupa Narayan and so many Brahmanas. They all went to Keturi to discuss with Narottam Das Thakur, who is better, Vaishnava or Brahmana. On the way, when Narottam Das Thakur disciples came to know that there is a Rupa Narayan and Brahmanas are coming to Keturi for a debate, the two disciples, the Brahmana disciples, Ganganarayan Chakravarti and Ramachandra Kaviraj, they go there and they disguise like a potter and betel nut seller outside the Keturi, before the entrance into that Keturi. One of them is selling the pots, another is selling the betel nuts. These Brahmanas, they need pots for their cooking and also need betel nuts. They went and inquired in Bengali, Kitna. These potter and this betel nut seller, they started replying in Sanskrit. Idam vimshatastu. I am just giving example. So, ye 20 rupiya, Sanskrit mein bol, they are telling. Then by seeing that, this Rupa Narayan and the Brahmana team, in this Keturi, even the potter and betel nut seller are speaking Sanskrit. Then what to speak of Narottam Das Thakur disciples? Then what to speak of Narottam Das Thakur himself? So I think we will have this debate with these two people first. We will decide whether to go inside or not. That is how they started discussing with this potter and betel nut seller, and they were thoroughly defeated. They defeated based on the scriptures. Vaishnava is better than a Brahmana. Immediately they told, we no need to go to the Narottam Das Thakur, it is enough for us, and they all returned back. Then we can see Narottam Das Thakur, he has written Prarthana, which is 33 songs. One of our Babaji Maharaj, I think Gaudiya Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj, he always carried this book with him. And he also written Prema Bhakti Chandrika, our own Srila Prabhupada, he repeatedly glorified the Narottam Das Thakur songs. And Narottam Das Thakur, he disappeared. One time he was on the bank of Ganges and he was having high fever. He told, please make my funeral pyre. And immediately they made funeral pyre and he gave up the body. And his body was laid down on the wood, on the funeral pyre. Then the Brahmanas came and they started criticizing. See, this is a Sudra and now he died like a Sudra. That is how he started criticizing. The Ganganarayan Chakravarti, he couldn't handle it. Why they are criticizing my Guru like this? He prayed to Narottam Das Thakur, please come back. Please prove that they are wrong. Then from the funeral pyre, he again sat down. Again he sat down and there is a golden Brahmin thread, because they are all saying you are not a Brahmana, you are not a Brahmana. Automatically a golden Brahmin thread appeared around his body. Then after a few years, he really wanted to give up the body, Narottam Das Thakur. He entered the Ganga river and he called all his disciples, please take some water and pour on my body. And they all gathered, they took water and pouring on Narottam Das Thakur body. As soon as they keep the body started melting into like a milk. They couldn't handle, but that is the order of their Guru. So they were crying and they kept the water on his body. Finally the whole body turned into milk and started flowing in Ganga. One of the disciples, he took one jug of that milk and that was made into Samadhi, which is also there now, Dugdha Samadhi, that is called. Then we come to the Shyamananda Pandit. Shyamananda Pandit, his parents are Krishna Mandal and Daruka Dasi. His birthplace is also in Dandeshwar, Orissa. So many of his elderly brothers and sisters, they all left the body as soon as as infants only. The parents thought, we'll give him the name Dukhi. If we give Dukhi, when Yamaraj comes, Yamaraj feels that, Arey, ye to already Dukhi hai. Why to make him into another Dukhi? Why to give more suffering? They may leave him. That's why they called him as Dukhi. And from childhood, he is inclined to religion and philosophy. And he told, as a boy only, he told, my Guru is Hridaya Chaitanya. And where he lives in Ambika Kalna. So the parents were concerned, Arey, he is a small boy, how can he go to Bengal to meet his Guru? Then he told, many of the Vaishnavas go to Bengal, I will go with them. So that is how, as a child only, he went to Bengal and he met his Guru, Hridaya Chaitanya. And after studying under Hridaya Chaitanya told him, go to Vrindavan and study under Jiva Goswami. So that is how he gave him the name Dukhi Krishna Das. Previously was Dukhi. His Guru Hridaya Chaitanya gave him the name Dukhi Krishna Das. And his service included sweeping Kalpa Kunja Kutir. In Vrindavan, there is a place called Kalpa Kunja Kutir. Every day morning he goes and sweeps that place. So one day, after the Leela, Srimati Radharani, she lost her ankle bracelet, Nupur. That Nupur fell down. And when this person went, Shyamananda Pandit, next day, to clean that place, he saw that whole area was bright with the effulgence coming from that Nupur. Then immediately he understood it is not from this world, it is actually coming from the spiritual world. And he kept that Nupur on his forehead, and then immediately he thought, now someone will come from the spiritual world to take this. Before that, let me hide it. He dug a hole in the ground and he buried it. Then Lalita Sakhi came. Lalita Sakhi came and saying that she came in the form of a old woman. And she told, my daughter-in-law came here. My daughter-in-law lost her ankle bracelet. Did you find it? He told, yeah, where is your village? My village is nearby only. We are Kanojia Brahmanas. My daughter-in-law lost her ankle bracelet. Please give it. He told, okay, I will come to your village. And if the neighbors also says that you are from this village, then I will give you. Then she was nervous, Lalita Sakhi. She told that, okay. Then she revealed her own identity. I am actually Lalita Sakhi. And please give that bracelet, ankle bracelet. He took her to the place with the spade with which he dug that ground. Since that spade touched that bracelet, the spade became gold. Then he again dug it and then he removed the ankle bracelet and gave to the Lalita Sakhi. Lalita Sakhi gave him the blessings. Now onwards, you will be known as Shyamananda. And she touched that Nupur on his head and it became like a tilak. So he told that this is the Shyamanandi tilak. So that is how the tilak came. And his Guru, Hridaya Chaitanya, he came to know that he is starting wearing some different tilak. And he understood. Actually it is because the Lalita Devi told him, don't reveal this to anyone. But his Guru want to glorify his disciple. Everyone should know that he received the mercy of Lalita Devi. The Guru came and told, I want to test whether it is true or not. So they applied it, tilak, and Shyamananda is written on his chest. When we rub it, it should go. If it goes, then what you are telling is wrong. If it doesn't go, then we accept you have received the Lalita Devi mercy. Then they applied his special Shyamananda tilak and also written Shyamananda here. So much water and soap they used to rub it, but still it remained. At that time, everyone glorified the Shyamananda Pandit. Then he is also the travel with the Srinivasa Acharya and Narottam Das Thakur, where they lost books to Virambir. After books were stolen, he went to Keturi, then he went to the Orissa. It is mentioned he evangelized the much of Orissa. Much of the Orissa he converted into Vaishnavism. At that time, the Puri temple was desecrated by Kala Pahad. There is one person, Patan, he belongs to Patan dynasty. The Patans have taken over the Puri temple. So, then two Vaishnava commandos went to Orissa. One is Shyamananda Pandit, another is Raja Man Singh. So, that is the same time Akbar employed Man Singh as the chief minister of the Bengal. So, the Man Singh, he made a treaty with these people, Patans. Please free the Puri temple and the remaining you can rule. But they broke the treaty. Again they took over the Puri temple, the Patans. Then Raja Man Singh, he had a severe battle on the bank of Suvarna Rekha river. Then they chased all the Patans to long distance from Puri. That is how he gave the religious freedom. Religious freedom means you can practice religion openly. Nowadays we don't have any such thing. Previously, when Shyamananda Pandit, it comes in the future also, he went to the streets to do Harinam Sankirtan. One person, Sher Khan, he breaks their mrudangas. At least we don't have that problem. We can do Harinam Sankirtan everywhere. That is how the Raja Man Singh, he brought the religious freedom. But even though religious freedom is there, spiritual inclination should be there. So nowadays we have religious freedom. When you travel in the train, people have all the time and they have, no one objects them also. But everyone is watching the mobile, smartphone, because there is no spiritual inspiration. So that is where Shyamananda Pandit, he gave the spiritual inspiration and Raja Man Singh gave the religious freedom. Then he established a temple at his own place, in his hometown Darendra and also at Narsingapur. Then he went to Vraja. Jiva Goswami, when he heard the preaching that he has done in Orissa, Jiva Goswami was very much impressed and they welcomed him nicely. Then he established the Shyam Sundar temple at the Vrindavan also. And I was sharing about the Sher Khan. The Sher Khan, he was disrupting their Nagara Sankirtan. One day when Shyamananda Pandit and all the Vaishnavas, they are on the street, this Sher Khan went and broke the Mrudanga. Then next day also they went. The Muslim soldiers came and they actually broke the Mrudangas, they threw all the kartals in the river. Then at that time Shyamananda Pandit, he was loudly chanting the names of Srimati Radharani and Krishna. Immediately all the Muslim soldiers, they started vomiting blood and their beards were on fire. Immediately next day, the Sher Khan came and surrendered to Shyamananda Pandit and he was initiated as Chaitanya Das. Then the Shyamananda Pandit, he went to Rayani, that is a place. That time it was Chaturmasya, now also Chaturmasya happening. The king told them, you stay back here only, these 4 months. The 4 months he stayed in that place and he preached the whole, influenced the whole of that place. And the son of the king was initiated as the Rasikananda, who is a most senior disciple of the Shyamananda Pandit. Then he established Gopi Vallabhpur, one place, and that is the headquarters of Shyamananda Pandit Sampradaya. So these are the various Acharyas that we have, and also after that these 3 Acharyas, in the Narottam Das Thakur Parampara comes Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. We will not discuss much about Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Most of our books, he wrote so many commentaries, Sarartha Darshini, Sarartha Varshini, Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam commentaries. Now also they are available. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Yeah, one thing is, he was one time confused. One place he read, there are 24.5 moons in Krishna's body, and that is compared to the 24.5 letters in the Gayatri Mantra, Kama Gayatri Mantra. So he was confused and he couldn't sleep also. Why it is written there? Actually Kama Gayatri Mantra has 25 letters. why it is mentioned 24 and a half letters? Srimati Radharani appears in his dream and tells, whenever the letter V followed by Ya, Kama Devaya Vidmahe, Ya followed by V comes, that is considered as the half letter only. And these are compared to the, correspond to the 24 and a half bodily parts of Krishna. She tells, actually the finger nails of Krishna and toe nails, they are like the moon. So there are 20. And Krishna's face is also one of the moon, 21. And Krishna's left cheek is one moon. Krishna's right cheek is another moon. And the sandalwood pulp on his forehead, that is 24th moon. What is the half moon? Anyone guesses? Smile. No. Yeah, forehead. Forehead is the half moon in the Krishna's forehead. These are correspond to the 24 and a half syllables of Gayatri mantra. Then we have Bhakti Vinod Thakur, then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Both of them, they emphasized on the preaching through books. So they established the printing press. He called Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur called printing press as Bruhat Mrudanga. The Mrudanga that we play may go to 3 or 4 streets, but these books will go to each and every nook corner. That is how they emphasized. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he revolutionized the preaching techniques. There are only two people have the Rolls Royce car at that time in Bengal. One is governor, another is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And Rolls Royce car, he visits the various villages. So as soon as he goes to a village, all the people gather around to see the car. Then he sits on the car and gives Bhagavatam class. Then we have our own Srila Prabhupada, who is predicted by Bhakti Vinod Thakur that a great commander will come, and the chanting of Krishna's name will be heard in England, France, Russia, Germany, America. That is how Srila Prabhupada appeared in 1896. If Prabhupada is not there, whatever we are discussing, it is actually, we will not come to know only. For me, Puri, Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, in my childhood I know only Amrish Puri. There is one actor. We used to shiver when he comes on the screen as children. A villain came and we used to shiver. Later I came to know there is one person, Om Puri. But never know the Madhavendra Puri and Ishwar Puri. That Narottam Das Thakur. For me, only Ravindranath Tagore is known previously. And आप लोग को Sole movie also, you know, ये हाथ में रखो दो ठाकुर. These are the only Puris and Thakurs we know. But of course, I never watched that movie. After coming in ISKCON, I Prabhuji is telling, we know only Midun Chakravarti, not Vishwanath Chakravarti. So it is all Prabhupada's mercy that we got to know our rich legacy of the Acharyas that we have. We can see so much our Acharyas, what they have done. The three names that I have mentioned, they preached all over Bengal and Orissa, completely. And Prabhupada, we know how he established 108 temples and written more than 70 books. Prabhuji is telling yesterday, Shyamananda Prabhu, when whole world is sleeping, Prabhupada got up. Then he wrote throughout the night, he was writing. One time it is mentioned that Prabhupada, so many, in the dictaphone, so many dots, 300 dots or 500 dots, every day he records that much. The Harisauri Prabhu told, Prabhupada, you recorded 500 dots today. It means if with this speed you go, we can complete Bhagavatam so fast. Prabhupada told, no, it is not about speed. I need to think so much what makes the pierces the skulls of these dull-headed people. So he used to meditate and then compose his purpose. So basically we are hearing all these pastimes so that it can purify us. And in this world, as Prabhuji has mentioned yesterday, he compared the YouTube to prostitute. He compared I myself is a victim of this prostitute. Whenever I open YouTube, I feel what they suggest. Okay, I don't go to YouTube every day. Once in a while when I go, I feel what suggestions will come. Let me watch 2-3 videos like that. So, and there is so much mass distraction in this through social media, etc. Yesterday, the question answer session, one boy has written, I was thoroughly beaten up by lust in the inside. Lust is beating me up. Please help me. That question is not read here. But when the other questions are read, I asked one brahmachari who is sitting next to me. They are reading the names of the people also. If this boy name is also read, he may feel embarrassed. He is harassed by lust. That brahmachari Prana Gopinath Prabhu told, lust to sabke andar hai, so don't worry. Then I thought, okay, I don't know whether everyone has, at least I have. So this is how these anarthas are there. We have so many anarthas and suffering, illusion. Here in this place we have our Acharyas, deities. So Radha Govind, Radha Gopinath, Radha Vinod Lal, and also Radha Damodar. The deities are here. We can pray to those deities to protect us, and we can pray to them to become humble instruments in their mission. We can pray to these Acharyas. So we all may be having different capacities. Hanumanji did so much service, and squirrel may do little bit, but intention should be to please the Krishna. We can pray to the deities that please purify our intentions, so that as per our capacity we can engage in this your mission. That is how we can get benefited, and we can also benefit others. Thank you. Hare Krishna.